Hey everybody, I'm Preston Pearce. Rodney asked me to share a little of my journey with you, and I'm really happy to do that. I grew up in northwest Louisiana. I don't remember a time when I didn't know about Jesus, but there really wasn't a personal relationship there. When I left home for college at Louisiana Tech, I pretty much left that part of my life behind as well, thinking I would come back to it whenever it suited me. After 3 or 4 years of living like that, I began to think, life was better when I was in church and living right. And I tried to go back to church and change my ways, and just found I had no power to change. It was at that time that Rodney Wood came to the fraternity house where I was living and spoke to a group of us about something Jesus said in John 8:32, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." And I realized, though I'd heard it before, I realized again who Jesus is and my fundamental and basic problem of sin and separation from Him, and my need to commit my life to Him. So that's exactly what happened that night. I committed my life to Christ, and He really did save me and forgive me and change me, and I'm grateful. Bless Him every day for that. About a year later, I felt a call to preach the gospel and embraced that. Finished college, went on to seminary, and there felt God leading me to prepare for missions ministry, feeling like that the Great Commission just says, when Jesus says, "All authority is given to me in heaven and on earth," that means He's the Lord, and I can't dictate to Him the circumstances under which I'll serve Him. And then the heart of the commission and that command to make disciples. I knew that whatever path my life took, it needed to have something to do with making disciples to the ends of the earth. And so I pursued that. In those days I also met and married Karen. The Iron Curtain collapsed in Eastern Europe, and I had felt God leading me, impressing on me that the most effective evangelists and church planners and pastors would always be the locals. And so I felt God leading me to prepare myself to invest in them, to give them foundation for ministry. So we did that, wound up getting a PhD before we left, and in 1994 we were commissioned and went to Romania. We were there 7 years. God blessed us in those times, let us impact a lot of people for the kingdom. We're grateful. In 2001, the Lord relocated us to Prague in the Czech Republic, and we've been involved in helping our colleagues with our organization with cultural adjustment, and also in developing strategies to reach their people groups, along with ministry among Czechs, and still doing some theological education when we can. We've been in Louisiana the past few months, have been in residence at Louisiana College in Pineville. We're preparing to go back to Prague in just a couple of months, and are excited about that. We're getting back